was a good ride here, guys. It is -2 outside. It's already 20 degrees in here. I've only been here an hour, and that's because it was 4 degrees in here when I arrived. Well, that's awesome. That means we have some nice weather, and I won't have to come in here and warm my hands up for 5 minutes every time I'm doing one piece of siding. And I can't wear gloves because I can't hold those little roofing nails for it, so I've tried. So it's a bit of a pain, and of course it's really slow because I got to use the tin snips to cut everything. But this time I brought my big miter saw with me, my sliding compound miter saw, and we will cut all the siding outside. One screw in the middle, that's all you need for these. That's great. I didn't have this striker plate last time. I never even thought about it. When I found one. I got a whole bunch of odds and ends I keep for doorknobs, old doorknobs, new. Keep all the parts. And all the little screws too. I keep everything. There we go. Let's see how that is. Nice. And on. Second time I grabbed a nail and I use it as a screw. There we go. My supports can come out. I got a chip on that one, so that one will go in the back. That fits. So far, so good. These two will fit no problem. And let's see how this fits. Oh yeah. That's pretty good right there. Well, here's some tin I bent for flashing on the roof of the porch. And of course this gets nailed to the wall, and then house wrap on top of that and tape it right to it. I'm going to turn this barbecue on. Here's all my soffit plywood. I just cut it all down to, well, I'll cut it all in half, 4 foot, just to get it in the sleigh easy. I was like, I'm not going to try to get that 8-foot piece in there, just to have it as neat as possible up here, or as tight as possible. It's not that big a deal. Not that big a deal at all. Let's get this barbecue going. Slice her up and it cooks quicker. Get some butter on there now. This time I remembered butter. Nice weather all week. Come over here, it starts snowing. But I think it's supposed to clear up again. Not snowing very much, very lightly. My potato was ready, so I threw the steaks on. And my green beans, and I better get out there and check the steaks now. They're not very thick. Chunk of tin foil over my steaks. a while. Just wanted to share with you guys how much snow came off the roof. Look at that, just about buried my axe. But wow, that is a pile of snow that came off of there. And that's why I had that all shoved to the side, the wood here. There's even more wood under there, so I'll have to get that all out. I'll probably do that in the morning, and then we'll head to get a few loads of wood. If I haven't showed you that, that's a fire pit. It's a Winnipeg Jets fire pit that somebody gave me, and it's supposed to go right there. We'll see where that goes. I want to do some outdoor cooking. A few steaks on the fire. I haven't done that forever. And I was talking to one of the trappers around town, and he asked me if I heard about the program that was being run for remote cabins, and that it included a camera because they were doing a study for what hangs around remote cabins. I said, no, I heard nothing about that. So I got in contact with Leanne, who's, I guess she's running the program or part of it. And she said, yeah, no problem, I'll drop you off a camera. And sure enough, she dropped me off on, just left it on my deck, of course, you know, COVID-19, but she just left it on the deck. And it looks pretty cool. Comes in a nice steel box. And this thing is going to sit here all summer taking pictures. Well, I don't know how long it's going to go for, but I guess we'll find out in December how many pictures we're going to get from her. Well, time to start the machine. Yeah, it's a tad windy out here. We still got to throw out all that bait too. We'll fill the saw now. And I got the paper to put on the front here, and then we could start siding probably today. Okay, there we go. We'll take that with us. Where's my rag? Right here. I actually need a rag in here. I'm going to leave this one in the chainsaw box. My mitts. Actually, that'll cushion these things from bouncing around anyway. I got my mitts in here now. Saw is ready to go. A little bit of snow, no big deal. And there we go. That usually sits in there real nice. And it doesn't bounce around with that rug in there. It usually clips in there real tight and barely jumps around. Well, I did a few passes through the trees here. I could actually drive over a lot of those small stumps and trees. Hit one, but didn't do no damage. Just kind of snow fell underneath me, and I just hit it with the running board at the bottom, and no big deal. But I'm in here, and I just fell up to maybe halfway up my shin, so that's not too bad. That's okay.
And I got right in beside a few of these big trees, so that's all right. I don't have to go too far. And I think we'll just get one tree and we'll get another one tomorrow or maybe even tonight. And I think that's what I'll do. I want to get going on that siding. But it was a nice ride here, nice and smooth. Well, we're all loaded, ready to go. And I did cut down these 2 trees, but I only walked so far. That was up to my knee there. This side was a little better. But if we come back now, I could swing. Maybe come in the trail that I'm leaving on right now and just swing around and come in between these 2 trees, and I can get them next trip. But that's a good pile. We're ready to go. Hit it harder. Maybe I might as well fill up the wood box. Oh, come on. There we go. Beautiful day out here. Woo! That'll do. Might have been 12 o'clock. Well, the squirrel's not scared of me anymore. He's been sitting there for some time while I'm putting the paper up eating. So we got the window side up, and now we just have one more chunk left here by the door. Of course, we still have the gable, but I'll have to go up there and get all the snow off the roof now. I got all my soffit on slowly, and this was a prep day anyway. It's supposed to be beautiful tomorrow and Sunday, and that's the day I will do all the siding. You can see the house wrap I got from Buddy. It's upside down. Oh no, I'm going to take it off. I'm not going to see that in a while, but everything's taped off and ready to go. That's where I started some siding, and around the other side. Generator, I have it off eco. I have it going full blast because it works better with the saw, and it's nice just to pull those out of the box and cut them. Man, this is going to speed me up so much. That siding is going to fly on tomorrow. I got a few more pieces of J-trim to do tomorrow, but the sun's going to be on that side when I start, so I'll do that tomorrow. Not much. I still have to put some around here. That's going to go on fast though, around the light. But I'm going to get so much on here, so much at the back, and I think I'll call it a day. Okay, time for the generator to go off. This light, how bright it is, eh? It's crazy. I didn't put no blanket over anything. Should be fine. I'm just gonna see what the frick was banging out here earlier. Ah, must have been something in the porch that fell. Don't see no tracks anyway. Those are my tracks there. That's good to see all that done and on there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Starting to feel like a little home now. Okay, let's get to bed. Just cut another piece for the window. You can hear the wind again. It came up again. Died down for about 20 minutes. That's real good. I'm going to sit down for about 15 minutes and continue with the siding. I should have this side done by noon, like I said. And then start on the corners. I hope I don't run out of finishing nails. I'm
I figured, I can't remember how many pounds, about 12, 15 pounds, something like that. Well, we're at the top of the windows now. Not even noon. Doing good. We're doing real good. I got this corner here, that's just a click, 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 a bunch of small pieces. So, I got 50 and a half. I gotta go over top of my bedroom window. From there. $29 and an eighth. From there, 4 3/4. Well, there you go. This side is done, and of course I'm saving the top for last because I'm going to use the shitty pieces in there, and I don't want to use too many short pieces, but that's nothing. It just snaps in there, and that's that. It's a beautiful day. Things are melting a little. Birds are all here. Squirrels are here. There's 2 of them. I'm just letting them be. And now I can jump onto this corner, all straight cuts, and that'll really start going quick. Lots of water in there. Oh, it's nice to come in for a bit, but I better go out there and... Oh, huh, at least that's working. We got a toast that is burning on the edge. At least that's nice and sensitive, right? Coming together, guys. Squirrel chewing away over there. There's a lot of birds, and there's a few squirrels around. Like I said, I'll leave them. Feels nice to be on the deck working, I tell you that. Holy smokes. It feels really good to be on the deck. I know I got that corner over there, but you know, it's easy back and forth here on the deck working instead of going up and down the ladder. And towards the end of the day here, it's nice to just do something easy. Well, it's going to be nice to pull up to this next year and not think about the siding anymore. I think it was driving you guys crazy to see OSB. Think how I feel. But I wasn't going to spend a ton of money. Simple as that. I think I'll be getting my money back on this cabin, but with my son doesn't want the track line or take it over, and or my grandson, I guess. Then I guess I'll have to try to sell it to the guy who's going to get the line next. I could do 45s on these, but I'm not out here. Just squaring them off. And I just found a tub, and I see a bunch of finishing nails in it. They're a little rusty, but I don't care. So I went into the attic and I pulled the cable through for the TV and through the hole where the booster was, and now I just strung it along the ceiling and down to the TV. So I will figure out a way to make that nice and neat. But I definitely want it coming in there and going that way. Definitely not down below where bears can be pulling out the wire. When I was in the attic, I looked over here, just look at the insulation, what it was looking like. Well, there's 2 hornet nests. So I decided to crawl along slowly and look both sides. By the time I got to the end, there's a bundle of insulation up here. It's all supposed to be spread out, and I haven't done that yet, which is kind of pretty important now. The ceiling's on and I should do it. By the time I got to the end though, I seen 6 hornet nests, not very big ones. I figured I might as well get all this paper in here. This is how much I had left over with that small roll. I think I would have had plenty to finish this this deck area. But I didn't take a chance and brought a piece with me. Hopefully that does the skirting. I want to do at least the northwest corner here. With some paper. Moved off a little. It's still a beautiful night out there.
Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Don't recall what planet that is. It looks pretty cool though. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah. Oh, hard work is finally coming together.
Good morning. Nice morning out there. It's +3 already. I just fired up the generator at 6:30. Been up since 5:06. Now filling up my pouch again. Just after 9. I'm doing pretty good. I started working pretty early. Just after 7. Well, we get this all inside now. I've just about done the corner over here, and it's done up to as far as I can reach on this side. And now we just go on the roof and finish the gable and here. It's close. Did the temperature go up? It's about 6-7 degrees out there. That's awesome. I can't wear my jacket anymore. I was just cooking in it.
Well, we're on the porch now. Nice view from up here. Should have built a 2-story. Yeah, the wind's up a bit. But I'm pretty much right under the wind, working on this side.
Oh my God, I'm done. Can you believe it? Oh my God, I was up and down that ladder a lot. Oh, that's better than fighting the snow. Again, I checked over here. I just stuck a board in there and it's way too soft to do that, the last piece at the top. So we'll do that next season.
Look at that mess, guys. Quite the pile. And that's what I got left over there. Here's that back corner. I still might cut a hole right there and slide all that siding underneath. I probably will. Obviously just the fascia and soffit, but that's next spring. Well, that looks freaking awesome, man. My little cabin in the woods is done. I'm going to caulk this storm collar. As you can see, that's probably where the rain's getting in. And here's that tin that I have to replace eventually. But I will caulk that storm collar right now. Yeah, nice warm wind. I'll get it done now. Let it set. Won't take long to set. Okay, let's get this done. Birds everywhere. Well, I've been cleaning up. Filled the sleigh up with a bunch of scrap. And I believe most of the pieces on the ground now are going under the cabin. There's going to be some scrap in there. And that's pretty much it. Just shining my light. And look. There's the rabbit. Digging in that hole for gravel, I guess. Something, I don't know what he's doing. Seems to be digging in there. Put the light on and he just froze. Oh, there he is moving a bit. Okay, let's get to bed. It's coming down pretty hard, the rain. We're supposed to get some of this tomorrow, maybe. Then I ran out and got my saw. Cover the machine. Everything's wet. Been coming down for about an hour now. It's good timing getting everything done, that's for sure.
Well, good morning. This is what I woke up to. Well, it doesn't look like we're leaving anywhere today. We could go into that. I have before, but I ain't gonna. Let's turn the fan on. Get some heat around here. It's still warming up. It's only 10 degrees. Oh no, jumped up to 15. I just lit the oven. And the muffin batch is ready to go. I've got some Pam and I also got some normal oil. Muffins will be ready in 20 minutes or so. Yeah, I don't got much water left. It's supposed to be even today. I'm gonna clean up all the tools. Actually, I'll just leave these down here. And now that everything's pretty much put away, all the siding is out of here, I can sweep my floor today, and then I don't have to sweep it tomorrow. Just a quick sweep around the stove and that before I leave. First cup of tea, muffins are ready. And there's 4 more in the oven. So I got my first aid kit under here now. Now I'll throw these napkins. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all those garbage bags and put them in the back here. A bunch of stuff here. I don't know like where this came from, the fundamentals of yoga. What the hell? That has to be my buddy Joe. It has to be. I didn't even know that was there. Yikes. Not for me. It'll start to calm down up there now. That's freaking awesome.
I got the machine running and I got most of the siding picked up. So let's see what's in here. We'll scavenge what we can. I don't want any real small pieces, just the good length ones. All this scrap can go in the sleigh. I was gonna cut a hole the other side of the cabin, but I decided not to. This is good enough over here. Create more work for nothing. It's falling in the snow coming here. So thank God it's going to cool off for tomorrow. Make it nice and hard. Just about got a full tail already. Look at that, guys. Maintenance free. I can caulk it here too, but I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, we're good. That looks pretty good. I was doing a bunch of stuff and I look out the window, nice and clear now. Just the wind's up still. Oh, the chicken looks good. Potatoes look good. Tastes good too. I'll put some on. Oh my God, look at this. A little bit of salt on there. And there we go. I'll let the chicken rest for about 10 minutes. Oh, look at that. A nice meal. So it's 8 o'clock and I think I'm done for the night. I'll leave everything out. And my tea water is coming to a boil. And I think I will have a tea and then look for a movie for 9 o'clock. That should take me up to about 10:30, 11. Get a good sleep and get this place closed up tomorrow. I'm making some popcorn. Put my butter. Great movie and a great view. Can't beat that.
I understand how inappropriate this is, given the circumstances.
Here, I'll show you how good these lights are, guys. I haven't had them on for some time. There's one. Two. That's what I usually use in the morning. 3. And the other one's in the bathroom. If it wasn't, I'd have it up here. But that lasted for, I believe, 2 seasons with the batteries, these LED lights. A little after 6, and that's definitely the coldest it's been in some time.
And you don't know that we will probably make it through this period.
It's a beautiful morning.
Not determining any type of profit that we
No wind.
because obviously the festival.
I don't like that. Hopefully it stays that way. That's not bad, eh? My dad's old pan. It's going to be good for it's a little bit worn out in the bottom. But it's not like I'm using it for cooking or anything. And that's going to sit in the bathroom. So you can see here, next year what I'll do is I'll soak it in that big tub there with hot water, let it sit for a while, get it all nice and clean. That's good enough for this season. Way better than I thought it was going to come out, and I think I could probably scrub that all out too. I think it's cool. That's going to be nice sitting in the bathroom. Holy smokes, are those dirty. Wow. I'll use a bunch of them together. That's okay, that'll be all cut out. Not worried about that. And now we can get that off. And there we go, that's the vet for the fridge. There we go. That's all blocked off for the season. You can see the dirt starting to run. Well guys, it's time to say goodbye. I'm packed and ready to go. And a big thank you to every one of you for hanging around with me this season. It's been fun, a lot of fun comments and a lot of good advice as usual. And I hope you and your family stay healthy through this COVID-19. And I hope you guys have a safe summer. I don't know if I'll pop any videos on this summer. Usually it's just it's a seasonal channel. And it's been a fun winter, that's for sure. And the cabin is looking real good. And I can't wait to get back here next season and start cutting the new trail, getting the tent frame back up, and getting into new country. We'll see what next year brings. But it's time to get out of here now. Again, have a safe summer, and we'll see you next season.